I inherited 840 acres of land at first. I thought it was just empty space. But the moment I opened the map, I realized something was very wrong. There was a full neighborhood on it. Houses, streets, everything. And right in the middle of my land, an entire HOA community. Hundreds of homes, surrounded completely by my property, and only one road connecting them, just one way in and out. I stood there thinking, how does this even happen? Who approved this? And how did no one notice? Then she showed up at the HOA president. And she was already angry, like I didn't belong there. You need to leave, she said. This is private property. I looked at her for a second and almost laughed. I handed her the documents. Every legal detail was right there. Ownership, boundaries, everything. And suddenly, she went quiet. Her expression changed instantly. From anger to confusion, then, slowly, to panic. She called the police, thinking they would remove me. But when they checked everything, they hesitated. This is a civil issue, they said. We can't do anything. And just like that, she lost her backup now. It was host. US, no police. No authority, just the truth, standing right in front of her. She started yelling again, but this time, it felt different, less confident. More desperate. Didn't need to argue. The papers spoke for me. Every detail was clear. This land was mine, that she finally realized. This wasn't going away. This wasn't a mistake. This was real, and that one road. The only access point. Everything depended on it. And I owned it. I stood right there, not blocking anything yet, but I could. Any time, she started making calls. Lawyers, board members, anyone who could help. But no one had answers. I just sat and watched. No rush, no pressure. Because I knew time was on my side. By evening, traffic started building. Cars slowing down. People getting confused. Something felt off. Neighbors came outside, asking questions, looking around, trying to understand. People started asking questions. No one understood what was happening. Everything felt normal, but it wasn't. And that made it worse. She tried to control the situation, telling everyone it was nothing serious, but her voice didn't sound convincing anymore. I didn't say a word. I just watched. Because the truth was already spreading on its own. Cars started turning around. People canceled plans. Deliveries stopped coming. Everything slowed down. She kept calling people, trying to fix it fast, but every call ended the same. No solution. Then I made a move. No warning. No noise. Just something simple, but powerful. Private road. That's all it said. But it changed everything. Completely. People gathered around it, reading it again and again, hoping it wasn't real. But it was. She just stared at it, no words, no reaction. Like everything finally hit her, all at once. And I stayed calm. No arguments, no pressure, because I didn't need to. The situation spoke for itself. People started coming to me, asking what was going on, looking for answers they never got before. So I told them everything, no lies, no hiding, and just the truth, exactly how it was. Their faces said it all. Shock, confusion, anger, because they realized they were never told this. Then they turned to her. Questions she couldn't answer. Promises she couldn't defend. and pressure kept building. For the first time, she had no control, no power left, just silence and pressure. The sun started going down. Things got quieter. But the tension was still there. I sat down again, watching everything unfold. Patient, calm, waiting. Finally, si kami bike no yelling this time, no attitude, just serious. I gave my answer. Simple, clear, fair, but not cheap, and definitely not free. She paused for a moment, thinking about it. Then finally, she agreed. People watched quietly, waiting for what happens next. And slowly, things started to settle, the sign came down, the road opened again, and everything started moving. Traffic returned to normal. People went back home, like nothing happened, but everything had changed. She walked away silently. No more shouting, no more control. Just Afita stood there alone, looking at my land. Finally understanding what I really owned, 840 acres, an entire community inside it. And one road. That control. That everything that sometimes power is quiet. No noise, no force. Just knowing the truth. And waiting, because in the end, the strongest move is the one you don't rush. And that road, yeah, it's still mine. Always was, always will be.